Chapter 27. In that day the Lord with his sore and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan.
Shalom, shalom, Akim. I'd like to begin by saying I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, whom I worship. Double honors to my elder apostles of Great Millstone, who taught me this word, the sincerity, and the truth, and who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the world, who are pushing this word, pushing this gospel to the very end. And also, salutations to the great cloud of witnesses of Yasharallah throughout the world who are believing, okay? Who are believing and are doing their best to push this word or to help us out in this ministry as well. We're going to go into Isaiah the 27th chapter, and how I'm going to do it is I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it and then stop it every now and then to, you know, break the scriptures down, okay?
Chapter 27. In that day the Lord with his sore and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea.
Alright, so this is speaking about the Lord, right, drawing his mighty and strong sword to pierce that dragon, Leviathan. Now, is this speaking about the sea monster Leviathan? No, it's not speaking about the sea monster Leviathan, okay? It's speaking about Esau, the Edomites, right? The so-called white man, and his whole structure, his whole system, and himself. All right, and that great sword that the Lord's going to use to destroy Leviathan, to destroy Esau, because remember that metaphorically, the dragon represents all the so-called white man's kingdoms and empires, okay, and system of government. All right, the beast, right, the dragon that came out of the waters. St. John saw it with 7 heads and 10 horns, right? That represented Esau, man, okay? The beast represents NATO, right? The horde that sits on the beast represents America. These are all Edomites. These are all Caucasian nations. They came together, all right, for one purpose, man, to rule the world, all right, to destroy the other nations, right? Especially Israel. The real nation of Israel, which are your so-called Negroes, West Indians, Puerto Ricans, so-called North American Indians, right? The people of so-called Negro and Indian descent all throughout the Americas and scattered throughout the world. All right, you are the lost tribes of the nation of Israel. So the Lord, you got the 10 horns represent the EU nations, right? The European Union. Those are all Caucasian nations, okay? In that system of government, there are no dark nations involved, man. So yeah, that's that great dragon, man, Leviathan. And the Lord's going to destroy it with his sword. And what is the Lord's sword? His thermonuclear missiles. We can't say that enough, all right?
In that day sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine. I, the Lord, do keep it. I will water it every moment, lest any hurt it. I will keep it night and day. Fury is not in me. Who would set the briars and thorns against me in battle? I would go through them, I would burn them together. Or let him take hold of my strength, that he may make peace with me, and he shall make peace with me. He shall cause them that come of Jacob to take root. Israel.
Yeah, and that's speaking about the elect coming back, right? Him sending Yahushua to be the peacemaker, okay, the mediator between Yahweh, the Father, and us, the hopeful elect of Israel, of Yasharallah. And that's happening right now before our eyes. We are living prophecy as we now speak. Now, the one who wants to make war with the Lord is Esau, man, because the pride of his heart has deceived him, right? Like it says in Obadiah, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, you know? So, you know, because Esau thinks he is the Most High, he's going to try to fight against the Most High, against Yahushua and the holy angels when they come, and they're gonna burn them up, man. Just like it says, 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, man. And all you're gonna see is smoke and the smell of smoke, and then that's it, and nothing remaining.
Shall blossom and bud and fill the face of the world with fruit. Hath he smitten him as he smote those that smote him? Or is he slaughter of them that are slain by him? In measure, when it shooteth forth, thou wilt debate with it. He stayeth his rough wind in the day of the east wind. By this therefore shall the iniquity of Jacob be purged, and this is all the fruit to take away his sin. When he maketh all the stones of the altar as chalk stones that are beaten in sunder, the groves and images shall not stand up. Yet the defenced city shall be desolate, and the habitation forsaken, and left like a wilderness. There shall the calf feed, and there shall he lie down, and consume the branches thereof. When the boughs thereof are withered, they shall be broken off. The women come and set them on fire. For it is a people of no understanding. Therefore he that made them will not have mercy on them, and he that formed them will show them no favor.
That's talking about Israel, because they were hell-bent on worshiping the idols, man, that the Lord told us not to do. So to this day, you got Israelites scattered throughout the world still worshiping these false idols, man, okay? And they're clothing them, and they're putting crowns on their heads, and they're feeding them, and washing them, and you know. And when the Lord comes, man, these people are gonna be all ashamed, you know, because they're worshiping these false idols. That's the reason why the Lord cut us off, man, as a people. You know, but not forever. He said that he would choose a remnant, you know, and elect out of us to worship him. So, and that's what you're having when we're out there in the highways and byways teaching. The elect is coming in, listening, and also when we're on the virtual highways and byways, which is the internet, YouTube, you got the people listening throughout the whole world, man. So it's a beautiful day that we're living in, because it was all prophesied, you know. The Lord gave his word, and it doesn't come back to him void, okay? It doesn't come back to him empty without anything happening. When the Lord gives his word, boom, things happen. Just like he gave the word that Leviathan, that great dragon, will be destroyed by his mighty sword, man. And that will happen.
And it shall come to pass in that day, that the Lord shall beat off from the channel of the river unto the stream of Egypt, and ye shall be gathered one by one, O ye children of Israel. And
Yep, and that's talking about by way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, by way of the apostles, bishops, elders, teachers of Great Millstone, out on the highways and byways, pushing this word and collecting the Lord's jewels, which are the elect. And the Lord is bringing them in one by one. See?
Shall come to pass in that day that the great trumpet shall be blown, and they shall come which were ready to perish in the land of Assyria, and the
Right, the great trumpet is being blown right now on the highways and byways, which is the word of the Lord. That's the great trumpet, man. And then ultimately at the end, when Yahweh shall come, it says in 1 Thessalonians the 4th chapter that about the shout that the Lord shall come down from heaven with a great shout. That's the big trumpet, man. Right, to deliver His people, to deliver us, and to destroy Esau, man, and the other nations.
casts in the land of Egypt, and shall worship the Lord in the holy mount at Jerusalem.
Yeah, and then the Lord's going to bring us back to Jerusalem, to our land, the land of Israel, which you have the heathen there, the Gentiles, right? And the Lord's gonna purify that land also. He's gonna cause the Russians, which is Magog in the Bible, to nuke that land, right? And then when we are able to, when we have the when we put the heathen in slavery, okay, Esau and the other nations in slavery, to build our city up, to build our kingdom up, then we'll come back into our land so that we could worship the Lord in our land after all these years. All right, so that was Isaiah the 27th chapter, and there was a lot said there in that chapter, and so I hope that was edifying. So with that, Bishop Sakaran, Shalom, signing off.